Thanks, Eric. You know, I'm not in favor of cities stopping the building of churches, for example. They've done that in Virginia Beach, and they shouldn't have, and then they were allowed to go forward. But we have that, and they always say, well, it's traffic concerns and so forth. I don't think we should interfere with the free worship of God by any group. But, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't just religious. It just isn't. You mark my word, if they start bringing thousands and thousands of Muslims into that relatively rural area, the next thing you know, they're going to be taking over the city council. Then they're going to be having an ordinance that calls for public prayer 5 times a day. Then they're going to be having ordinances that there'll have to be facilities for foot washing in all the public restaurants and all the airport facilities, et cetera, et cetera. And before long, they're going to demand. And little by little, the citizens of Murfreesboro, whatever little town it is, are going to be cowed by these people, not to mention their ability to bribe folks. I don't know whether anybody's getting a payoff, but it's entirely possible.
Well, you do ask, why is there no research being done on where this money is coming from? I mean, are you telling me that 200 little people in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, are able to raise millions of dollars to build that
Can you imagine what $10,000 does to a small local politician in a little town?
Obviously a lot.
Well, you can corrupt with 200 or 300, I understand, in some areas, but now we're talking about thousands. And these fellows come in with potloads of money. They don't have restrictions of what they can carry in and out, and they can bribe politicians just like the gambling interest did in you know, for example, in Mississippi and in South Carolina. They could buy elections because they had so much money. So, ladies and gentlemen, we need something strong. If the gospel is strong, you don't have to worry about Muslims or Islam or anything else. But on the other hand, look what's happening in Europe. Look at the violence. Look at before long, you've got girls in school wearing headdress, you know, and then wearing veils, and you've got the confusion you have in France. It's not a pleasant situation. Clash of civilizations is what we're looking at. It's not just religion. It is a clash of civilizations. One is like an 8th century desert view of the world. The other is the modern view of the world, and those civilizations are clashing. And it's not just religious freedom.